Well, hello there, and welcome back to Q&A, LaSalle's very own game show. I'm still your host, Aiden Brandt, and you have now arrived at the first episode of my last semester, if everything goes right, of hosting this show. But we got a lot of shows between here and now, and we have a lot of contestants to meet here and now. So let's just jump right into it, right? I got some questions to ask, we got some people to meet. We're gonna start with the person on my right. Claire, would you like to introduce yourself to folks at home?
Yeah, I'm Claire. I'm a sophomore, and I love the Barbie movie.
You know what? I've heard great things about it. Haven't seen it myself yet, but I'll get around to it one of these days. And let's meet our opponent.
How's it going? My name's Andrew. I'm a senior. I'm studying criminal justice. Don't ask me what I want to do with that because I have no idea.
Okay, what do you want to eat for breakfast tomorrow?
Eggs.
Okay, I love eggs. You know what? That's great. And in order to eat those eggs, we need to learn the rules of how to play Q&A, of course. Let's get right into that. The rules of Q&A are as follows. There's 3 rounds of 4 categories, 12 multiple choice questions. Contestants will go back and forth selecting categories. There will be a fast points round after rounds 1, 2, and 3, and the person with the most points at the end is the winner of Q&A. Now, before this episode started, Andrew was very brave, and he had a chance to see my answers. Whoa, don't look at that. Don't look at that. He had a chance to look, and he didn't look, and that really resonated with me. So you get to pick first in round 1.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's take a look at our round 1 categories, shall we? For round 1, we've got history, Super Bowl, theater, and vampires. Andrew, the board is yours to command.
Go Birds. Let's go Super Bowl for 3.
Go Birds, going big. All right, let's see it. Which team lost in the first Super Bowl? A, Green Bay Packers, B, the Seattle Seahawks, or C, the Kansas City Chiefs?
That would be C, the Kansas City Chiefs.
That is correct, and let's hope it happens again.
Yep.
Go Birds. Claire, over to you.
Let me get theater for 2.
All righty, theater for 2.
Yeah.
Which of the following Shakespeare plays is a comedy? A, Othello, B, The Tempest, or C, The Merchant of Venice?
I'm gonna go with A, Othello.
A, Othello is incorrect. I'm so sorry, Andrew. A steal.
I honestly have no idea, but I'm going to guess B, The Tempest.
That is also incorrect. So sorry. It's The Merchant of Venice. I heard it's a hoot and a holler. Apparently it's quite funny, but let's get away from that one. Andrew, over to you.
Let's do history for 2.
Let's do it. Let's do history for 2. Let's see what we got. Who was the first emperor of Rome? A, Augustus, B, Nero, or C, Julius Caesar?
I believe C, Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar's incorrect. I'm so sorry. Claire, over to you for a steal. How are we feeling?
Is it A, Augustus?
It is A, Augustus. Okay. He was the first emperor of Rome, says my know-it-all answer sheet, so it's obviously correct.
Cool.
And Claire, over to you for a question.
Let's keep it calm. I'll do theater for 1.
All right, let's keep it calm.
Hopefully.
Keep it nice and demure. Theater for 1. What is the longest running show to ever have been on Broadway? A, Chicago, B, Phantom, or C, Hadestown? You know
I'm gonna go, Chicago.
You want to lock that in?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Andrew?
Let's go with Phantom of the Opera.
That is correct. The Phantom was the longest running show on Broadway, and it has since gone off Broadway, but it was the longest running. And Andrew, over to you to pick. What are we feeling?
Let's do Super Bowl for 2.
All right, Super Bowl for 2. When was the first Super Bowl? A, 1953, B, 1967, or C, 1970?
That would be B in 1967.
You know your football. That is correct. 2 points for you. Claire, over to you.
I'm gonna do history for 1.
History for 1. What year was the U.S. Constitution written? A, 1784, B, 1787, or C, 1790?
I'm gonna guess A again.
A again.
Yeah.
Is actually incorrect. So sorry. It was a little later than that. Andrew, what are you thinking?
I think B, 1787.
Do you want to lock that in?
I do.
Good, because that's correct. That's a point on the board for you. Good job. 1787 is when it was written, which is interesting because the war ended before that. Andrew, over to you for a question. What are you feeling?
Let's stick with the Super Bowl.
Let's close out Super Bowl. Super Bowl for 1. What number Super Bowl are we on now? A, 60, B, 59, or C, 57?
B, 59.
Is correct. Good job. Claire?
Well, I'm curious about the vampires category, so I'm gonna go vampires for 1.
You know what? I'm curious too. Let's go look at vampires for 1. Let's see what we got.
Oh.
What spice is thought to ward off vampires? A, flowers, B, garlic, or C, saffron?
It's garlic, right? B?
You sure? Because that's correct. Good job. I'm not going to psych you out. I'm so sorry. That is correct. That's a point on the board for you. Good job. That's vampires 1. Andrew, what
Let's
are you
stick
feeling?
with the vampires. I'll go vampires for 2.
Vampires for 2. Up the ante. All right. What wood were vampire stakes originally made from? A, maple, B, oak, or C, aspen?
A, maple.
That is incorrect. So sorry. Claire, over to you for a steal.
I'm going to say oak.
You're going to say oak? That is incorrect. It was aspen. I didn't even know that was a type of tree.
Yeah.
But here we are. Very cool. But hey, over to you for a question. What are you feeling?
Ooh, I'm going to be ambitious and say vampires for 3.
Whoa, hot streak. All right. Let's see vampires 4-3. What year did the word vampire first appear in the English language? A, 1734, B, 1790, or C, 1801?
I'm going to say 1734.
Is correct. Good job. 3 points on the board for you. That means the word vampire is older than the U.S. Constitution.
Yeah.
Interesting. The more you know. You're here to learn on Q&A. This is great. Andrew, we've got history for 3 and theater for 3. What are you feeling?
Let's go for history.
History for 3. When was the first color TV broadcast? A, 1929, B, 1945, or C, 1953?
Ooh, I'm going to go C in 1953.
1953 is correct. And that's 3 points on the board for you, and that is going to close out round 1. If we take a quick look over at our scoreboard, we see Andrew with 11 and Claire with 6. But we're not out of it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, get your buzzers ready. It's time for Fast Points. Here we go. Fast Points 1. What's 1 plus 1? Claire.
2.
That is correct. Next, how was Dracula killed in the original novel? 3, 2, 1. Staked in the heart and decapitated. They gave him the works. They gave him the works. Next, make a cat noise.
Meow.
Andrew, good job. That is what the cat says. Good job.
Does it work?
Buzz for me? Yes,
Oh.
it does. Alrighty.
Okay.
Next, how many tenders does a meal swipe get you at TLC? Claire?
4.
That's incorrect. Usually, okay, they say 3.
They always give me
They
more.
always-
They
it's-
always give me like 8.
I know. They set me up too, but the company line is 3. Next, what percent of you is water? Andrew.
90.
We were looking for 60.
Oh.
Next, what is the state capital of Washington? Andrew.
Helena.
We were looking for Olympia. Next, how many different colors are in the LaSalle L logo? Andrew.
3.
3 is correct. Where are fries from? Andrew.
Belgium.
Well, we were looking for France. We're thinking French fries. Moving right along, what is the fear of spiders called? Andrew.
Arachnophobia.
That is correct. How many sides does a heptagon have? Claire?
7.
Is correct.
Oh,
Good job.
okay.
That's a point for you. And that will take us out of Fast Points round 1. If we look back over, we see Andrew with 14 and Claire trailing with 8. So Claire, since you're trailing, you can lead us into round 2.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Let's take a look at our round 2 categories, shall we? For round 2, we've got outer space, capitalism, sea life, and Johnny Cash. Claire, the board is yours to command.
Wow. I'm gonna go outer space for 1.
Outer space for 1. Let's start off nice and simple. All right. Which planet in our solar system has the longest day? A, Venus, B, Mercury, or C, Jupiter?
I'm gonna say Mercury.
That is incorrect. Sorry, Andrew, over to you.
Oh, would that be C, Jupiter?
That is also incorrect. It's Venus. I don't know the rhyme for the planet Venus. So moving along. Andrew, over to you.
Let's do capitalism for 2.
Capitalism for 2. Capitalism for 2 is, which of these countries does not practice capitalism? A, France, B, United States, or C, Russia?
That'd be C, Russia.
C, Russia is correct. Good job. Claire, what are you feeling?
Ooh, I'm gonna say capitalism for 2.
We just did capitalism for 2.
1.
So capitalism for 1 already. Let's see capitalism for 1. What is the hallmark of capitalism? A, competition, B, private ownership, or C, trade for profit?
Ooh, A, competition.
It is, that does happen in capitalism, but that's not quite what we're looking for, Andrew.
Say C, trade for profit.
Is also not what we're looking for. We're looking for a hallmark is private ownership. I guess you own the stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, economics. I'm a comms major. Andrew, what are you feeling?
Let's go outer space for 3.
All right, outer space for 3. Uh-oh. Here we go. Which element is most abundant in the sun's composition? A, oxygen, B, hydrogen, or C, helium?
Let's go B, hydrogen.
Out of this world answer, because that is correct. 3 points on the board for Andrew. Good job. Claire, what are you feeling?
I'm gonna say sea life for 1.
Sea life for 1. All right, let's see what we got. What is the biggest animal on Earth? A, the African elephant, B, the blue whale, or C, the whale shark?
Oh. I don't. I'm gonna say African.
That is incorrect. Andrew, over to you.
B, the blue whale.
The blue whale is the correct answer in the sea life category. That's all right. It's only 1 point. Good job. It's a point for you, Andrew, and you get to choose another.
Let's do a little bit of
little
Johnny
question.
Cash for 2.
Ooh, all right, little Johnny Cash action. Let's see what we got. Johnny Cash for 2. What branch of the U.S. military did Johnny Cash join? A, the Army, B, the Marines, or C, the Air Force?
Let's go C, the Air Force.
C, the Air Force is correct. Good job. Claire, over to you.
Is Johnny Cash for 1 taken, or is it 2?
2 was just taken. Would you like Johnny Cash for 1?
I'll do 1, yeah.
You can have it. Johnny Cash for 1. What state was Johnny Cash born in? A, Kentucky, B, Arkansas, or C, Tennessee?
I don't know.
You got this.
Tennessee?
Close. That's not quite what we were looking for.
Okay.
Andrew?
Let's go one state up and say Kentucky.
Is also not quite what we were looking for. We were looking for Arkansas, Arkansas, however you pronounce it. But hey, over to you, Andrew, for another question.
Is outer space for 1 taken?
It was. Outer space for 2 is not.
Let's
you
do
want
it.
All right, outer space for 2. What is the term for the boundary around a black hole beyond which nothing, not even light, can escape? Ooh, dubious. A, photon sphere, B, singularity, or C, event horizon?
That would be C, event horizon.
Space has the coolest names, I swear. They photon sphere, like what? That's awesome. That is correct, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm talking about space too long. Claire, over to you. We've got capitalism for 3, sea life for 2 and 3, and Johnny Cash for 3.
I'm gonna try to redeem myself and do sea life for 2.
All right, sea life for 2. You got this. Sea life for 2. What is the fastest fish in the ocean? A, bonita, B, the sailfish, or C, the swordfish?
What even is bonita?
I've been told I look bonita before.
Oh,
That's any help.
I'm gonna say C, swordfish.
C, swordfish is incorrect. I'm so sorry.
Aiden.
I'm so Claire. I'm doing my best here. Andrew.
I'd say A, bonita.
A, bonita is incorrect. We're looking for sailfish. I assume it's because they sail through the ocean. It's Q&A. It's not pun and A. All right, Andrew, over to you. What are you feeling?
What's left?
We have capitalism for 3, sea life for 3, and Johnny Cash for guess what? 3.
Let's do capitalism for 3.
Capitalism for 3. Rudimentary. Which of these economics described capitalism? A, Adam Smith, B, Lord Robbins, or C, Martin Hook?
It would be A, Adam Smith.
Oh, yeah, that is correct. I knew that, obviously. Good job. That is correct. Claire, over to you.
I'm gonna do Johnny Cash for 3.
Sure you don't want to do sea life for 3?
No, it's just not my luck, you know?
You know what, that's fair. Let's switch it up. Johnny Cash for 3. What was Johnny Cash's nickname? B, the American Idol, great TV show. B, the Amazing, not the Amazing Spider-Man. Or C, the Man, singular in black?
I don't know. I'm gonna say C, Man in Black.
That is 3 points on the board for you. Good job. That is correct. Alrighty, and Andrew, our final question. Sea life for 3.
Let's do it.
Sea life for 3. How many hearts do octopi have? A, 1, B, 8, or C, 3?
I might be overthinking this, but I think it's C3.
Overthinking it. What do you mean overthinking it? That's 3 points on the board for you.
Nice.
There you go. Good job. And that's going to close out round 2. Let's take another look over at our scoreboard. Oh, close game. 29 to 11. But hey, we're not out of it yet because, ladies and gentlemen, get your buzzers ready. It's time for Fast Points. Fast Points 2. Name any video game.
FIFA.
FIFA is correct. All right, FIFA is correct. I think you're already holding it down. Thank you. Next, who is the actor known for playing Rocky?
Sylvester Stallone.
Is correct. Next, true or false, this is the fourth question I've asked in Fast Points 2.
False.
It is. It was the third. Next, what does a witch ride?
A broom.
Is correct. What building can you find the TV studio here at LaSalle? Claire.
Comm Center.
Is correct. What does last call signify at a bar? Claire.
Like it's the last time to get your drinks.
That is correct. What animal eats Prometheus's liver? Yes, Claire?
A tiger?
Close. We were looking for eagle.
Okay.
Next. Excuse me. What is the name of the a cappella group that performs in the Magic Kingdom? 3, 2, 1. We're looking for the Dapper Dans. Pretty cool group of guys. Next. Is scoliosis the name of a Pokemon or a medical condition?
Medical condition.
Is correct. And finally, name a character from any Mario game.
Mario.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's on me, guys. That's yikes. Yikes, that's on me. And that'll close out Fast Points 2. If we take a look over at the scoreboard, Claire, you're going to lead us into round 3. Hey,
Thank you.
we're not out of it yet. You're going to lead us into round 3. Don't call it a comeback. And let's take a look at those round 3 categories, shall we? We got a couple doozies in here. We've got Animal Farm, Wordplay, Famous Authors, and Fan Favorite category, all about aid. Claire, the board is yours. To command.
Oh, well, I never knew about the fan favorite category, so I will start that and say all about aid for 1.
Uh-oh, all about aid for 1. Let's see what we've got. If I could be any animal, which would I be? A, the eagle, B, a lion, or C, a rattlesnake?
I'm gonna guess eagle.
You guessed correctly.
Okay.
I would love to fly. You know, I think that looks so cool. And yes, it's all about me, not all about aid and helping people. I need to clarify that going forward. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like medical
Previous,
stuff.
previous contestants have thought that, i.e. Ellen and Cass. Shout out you guys. Andrew, over to you.
I thought it was about financial aid, so it could be worse.
Oh, but yeah, I'm too self-centered for any real questions. I'm going to be so
go.
honest. Over to you, Andrew.
Yeah, let's do Animal Farm for 2.
Let's do Animal Farm for 2. What was the name of the horse in Animal Farm? A, Bruiser, B, Boxer, or C, Maximus?
B, Boxer.
B, Boxer is correct. I know he got into a couple sticky situations in the book, but I sure hope he makes it out okay. I haven't finished it yet. Claire, over to you.
I'm gonna do famous authors for 2.
Famous authors for 2. Let's see what we've got. Who wrote the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit books? A, J.R.R. Tolkien, B, C.S. Lewis, or C, W.E.B. Du Bois?
I'm gonna say B, C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis wrote a different fantasy series. So sorry. Andrew?
That'd be A, J.R.R. Tolkien.
That is correct. C.S. Lewis, I think, was Narnia. Don't quote me on that. But Tolkien did do Lord of the Rings. Thank you. There we go. I do know some stuff. Knew it. That is correct, by the way. 2 points for you. And Claire, no, I'm sorry, Andrew. What are you feeling?
Let's do wordplay for 1.
Wordplay for 1. Let's see what we've got. Which word in the English language has the most definitions? A, lie, B, set, or C, pass?
B, set.
B, set is correct. Could you list all the definitions?
No.
Good. Well, you still get a point anyways. Claire, what are you feeling?
I'm gonna say wordplay for 3.
Wordplay for 3. Which word is the longest that can be typed using only the top row of a keyboard? A, typewriter, B, keyboard, or C, quizzed? Only use the letters on top.
I'm gonna say A, typewriter.
A, typewriter's correct. Good job. You know your keyboard. I'm going to be honest. I would not have gotten that right if I didn't have the answers right here. Andrew, over to you.
Let's do famous authors for 3.
Famous authors for 3. Author Mark Twain gets his pen name from what mode of transportation? A, carriage, B, a locomotive, or C, a steamboat?
Ooh, can we go be a locomotive?
B, a locomotive is incorrect. Claire, Steele.
I'm gonna say steamboat.
Steamboat is correct. It is believed that it was the captain calling out Mark the Twain, which is like 2 fathoms, and the steamboat can like make it through the river or something. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And Claire, over to you for a question.
I'm gonna guess all about aid for 3.
All about me for 3. Stop it. Let's do it. All about aid for 3. How many times don't shake your head. You got this. How many times have I read the Harry Potter books in full? A, 0, B, 2, or C, 4? You got this.
Probably 2.
You think so? That is correct. I gotta stop psyching me out, Claire. I'm so sorry. That is correct. Good job. I have read it twice. Great books. Gotta love them. Andrew.
Let's do Animal Farm for 3.
Animal Farm for 3. Which animals eventually take over the farm? Uh-oh. A, the pigs, B, the cows, or C, the horses?
I believe it's the pigs.
I believe you just got 3 points.
Oh, nice.
Good job. Yeah, the pigs take over. It's some metaphor in there for something. Not quite sure. Claire, what are you feeling?
What do we have left?
We have Animal Farm for 1, Wordplay for 2, Famous Authors for 1, and All About Me for 2.
I'll do wordplay for 2.
Wordplay for 2. Which word in the English language has the most synonyms? A, good, B, bad, or C, run?
I'm gonna say C, run.
C, run is incorrect. So sorry. Andrew.
I would say B, bad.
It is actually A, good. Look at that, a little positivity for your day. There's more ways to say something's good than something's bad. Andrew, what are you feeling?
Let's do Animal Farm for 1.
Let's close out Animal Farm with Animal Farm for 1. Who wrote Animal Farm? A, George Orwell, B, Mark Twain, or C, Daniel J. Allen?
That'd be A, George Orwell.
That is correct. Claire. Authors 1, All About Aid for 2.
I'll say all about aid for 2.
All About Aid for 2. What is my favorite palindrome? Is it A, esoteric, B, race car, or C, Yo Banana Boy?
Oh. I'm gonna say C.
C, Yo Banana Boy is correct. It's the same if you spell it forwards or backwards. You know, if you flip it around, it still says Yo Banana Boy. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty darn cool. Andrew, you're going to take Famous Authors for 1, our final question of round 3. J.K. Rowling wrote how many Harry Potter books? A, 6, B, 7, or C, 8?
I was never that big of a reader, so I'm gonna
That's all right.
guess
What are you
7B.
You gonna guess 7B? You know, there was actually 8 Harry Potter movies.
Oh,
But there were 7 books.
Oh, nice.
So good job. You've got it. That's a point for you. And if I'm not mistaken, that closes out round 3. Ladies and gentlemen, get your buzzers ready. It's time for Fast Points 3. Oh man, I'm so excited. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the episode. You know that? Fast Points 1. Which president coined the term White House? Claire.
Adams?
Close. Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh.
Next. Who are teddy bears named after?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt is correct. Next. Which president is featured in the film Newsies?
Nixon.
I don't think your buzzer,
Yeah.
if you want to push it. There you go. Who'd you say? Nixon? That's incorrect. We're looking for Teddy Roosevelt. Next. In the play Arsenic and Old Lace, a character believes he is which president? 3. Claire.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Is correct. Good
Are you
job.
kidding me?
Next. Who won the election of 1936?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Andrew. We're looking for FDR. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Not to be confused with Teddy Roosevelt. Not sure where you would have gotten that from. It's pretty yikes. we're gonna move on past that. What color is the Grinch? Claire.
Green.
You're looking for Teddy Roosevelt. No, no. Excuse me. Green is correct. That is a point for you. Next. How many fingers does Mickey Mouse have? Claire.
5.
Close. We were looking for 4.
Okay.
Looking for 4. Next. Which 2 teams are playing in the Super Bowl this year? Andrew.
Eagles and Chiefs.
That is correct. Who should be playing in the Super Bowl? And there is a correct answer. We're looking for one team. Who should be playing in the Super Bowl instead of one of the other teams?
The Bills.
That is correct.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
looking for an Eagles-Bills game. Josh Allen, shout out. Would not be upset with a Commanders-Bills game. You know, shout out my dad, who's a
I
Commanders
would.
fan. Shout out the Buccaneers. They're a good team. They're a good team. And finally, name any brand of car.
Toyota.
We're looking for Teddy Roosevelt. And that is going to close out Fast Points 3. If we take a quick look over at our scoreboard, close game. Andrew 44, Claire with 28. Andrew, that makes you our winner. Congratulations, first of all. Is there anything you'd like to say to the adoring public at home?
I'd like to thank the Academy, my parents, everyone that got me to the spot.
You know what? The Academy does wonders for Q&A. Let me tell you, they really helped us out with questions. Claire, I'm so sorry about your heartbreaking loss. Is there
Hey.
anything you'd like to say to the audience?
Well, I'd like to say that next time that Q&A airs, Ellen Saddleman will be on it, and I hope that she wins against Cassidy McGonigal.
And we now have that in recorded proof. And you know what they say, once it's recorded, it never goes anywhere. So that's pretty great. But thank you very much, the two of you, for joining me on our fun little show. And thank you, folks at home, for joining us for this lovely episode of Q&A. If you'd like to see more, guess what? I have some good news for you. We have some social medias. We've got a Facebook. We've got a very cool Instagram, LaSalle TV. We've got a Twitter. We've got an email. We also have a YouTube. Check that out. Like LaSalle TV Philly, I think is the best way to find that out. You go under playlist. There's this thing called Q&A. Check that out. You're going to see Sports Talk Philadelphia. Avoid that one. Sports Line. Yeah, Sports Line's cool. And I think that's all the shows. And that closes out this episode of Q&A. Thank you very much for joining us. See you in the next one. Goodbye.